Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the offense out for their first possession. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing. Kirk, we are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
Off the play fake on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. It's a shotgun run call. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Finding space at the 20. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. A solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's another good job here by this defense, and I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now, they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a third down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Wisconsin's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. The Badgers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it right near the end zone. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Scanning the field, it's Owens. Intercepted in the end zone.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Avoiding the sack, the scramble results in just a very short game. Offense in hurry-up mode. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Badgers will have to kick it away. When he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Play action here on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Short pass finds the tight end.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Inside the 35-yard line. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Runner shows toughness and real refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking downfield. It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch. And the Badgers come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and 1st downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollingers. Good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. And the Badgers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense ready to start this drive. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
A lot of time in the pocket, now fires over the middle.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. Back to throw. It's Owens. Quick throw to the left side. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack. The Badgers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's hit as he throws it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 20.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants... You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they... opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Second down.
And the back now goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. It's caught. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Shotgun formation here on third down. Snags the quick throw. They've got him, but that completion. First down yardage. And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. He'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. He hands it to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Trying to extend the play. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. To throw, it's Owens. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the goal line. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. So that's about it.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. A little over 20 seconds left here in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Dump off caught by the running back. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that one is no good. And after the miss, the margin is still 18, a 3-possession game.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
To the air, it's Owens. The pocket breaking down. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
And the coverage team able to bring him down.
And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. The Badgers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Throw to the running back in the flat. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Badgers lining up here on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. He tests the middle. He gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's complete downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a 1st down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Wow, a great play on the interception, but that's going to be wiped out on a roughing the passer penalty. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on 3rd down. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. And the Badgers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Running through the tackle. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or you can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of him.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense on the field to take over. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Looking to scramble. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And that deep shot, he is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top.
And now the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And the Badgers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. The pass rush closing in. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down. The Badgers moving quickly down the field here.
Well, that is another tough run by this back. It seems like every time they need the yards, this guy is delivering along with that offensive line. This time on 4th down, they are able to pick up the first down and keep this drive alive.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And the Badgers begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Well, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game with his quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Dropping back. It's Owens. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. They build a lead to 18 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Ball is incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big haul on the ball and bat it away.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. He lets it go on the move. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
He finds his man. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Spins away from defenders. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking to throw again. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes in this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been...
Touchdown, Badgers. Still no answer for this offense. And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense drops out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Looking for a deep completion. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, and now it's 3rd down.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. And I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
He's going to take off here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And He's throwing for it on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Owens. He's on the run. Launches deep. He's got it near the end zone. And they'll set up for the P. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The return man is brought down, and that makes it official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. The skies are open, and we are in for a wet one. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
On second down, wants to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Complete to the right. All kinds of running room. Slithers into space. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mountaineers offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what do you... for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Floats it out in space. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one off.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Coming after him, throwing right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. At midfield, he's got room. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, what a move. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Here's the handoff. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll give it to him again. Fighting off the defender. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead.
I love running backs. They have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Line gets set, first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Offense would love to have that one back. Down here in this area of the field, everything has to happen faster. Decisions need to be made quicker. The ball's got to be out quicker. Routes got to be snapped off faster. They were just way too late. And as the result, the defense gets the INT.
Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
But when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. That is exact. When you talk explosive plays, the defense finally able to make the stop.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On second down, wants to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Quickly complete. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. The lone back's got it. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, in the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow, the confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal, the rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. After run, now throw. It's complete on the right side. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now on second down. The give to the tailback. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38?
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. The play action fake. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance when you got that 300-plus pound guy.
And he breaks into the open. The 20. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Give to the running back. Sweet feet on the move. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. How about this running back dragging a toe and getting it inbounds?
Showing off the wide receiver skills. You know running backs are so talented nowadays, and you split them out as a wide receiver so much, and he showed it there. He can play wide out easily with a nice catch, nice awareness.
Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Spits it out to the back. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Catch in the middle, it's Winton. Across the 25, he's got room. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, App State.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing that...
Picked off! Gets away from one, finds room. Bringing it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Appalachian State. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone. Your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Fights off a defender. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Complete to the right. And he's in for the touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. The kickoff unit about to go to work. And And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
They barely get the punt out of their own territory. It'll be marked down just outside the 45. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field, around midfield, going for it the wise move. Oh, look out, there he goes. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are.
Rambles into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Offensive linemen love to run power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You've got to keep defenses off balance.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll down this ball just a little shy of the 50.
The legal block on the back. Return team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A 1st down for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. At the 45, on his way. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Just a short pass to the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Makes a catch past the sticks. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Line gets set, 1st down. Wants to pass. And they're in for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big... We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Stopped after making the catch.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And oftentimes running backs love drop passes because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. First down for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed over the middle. It's Prince.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll keep it on the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Fires to the big fella. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. Gets it out quickly. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He makes the connection. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's caught. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
This is one of the best run defenses in the entire country. They pride themselves on being the most physical unit, and you are seeing that in this game, shutting down this run.
And they got him for the sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on this. So you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
After getting nothing on the last play, will they? And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. And now this offense will take the field again. Out of the gun, they give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He's going for it all. And he's got it inside the 20. And it's in for a touchdown.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. To the ground with the back. Bulls his way forward. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He's got it inside the 25. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And he gets... down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's got his man. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Mountaineers are on the move. Let's go! Looking to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Winton. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
That's a live ball. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Man, and this is why you practice.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier. Oh, it's blocked! Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back gets to give. Made a defender miss. Hit the afterburners, kid. All the way in for the touchdown. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And the extra point was good. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. To the air on 1st down. They're working that left side. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, and letting them get some positive yards.
He's got it down the middle. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Knocked down for the tackle. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Points, and more. more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They're bringing nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll start this drive with a pass. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because...
And he burrows his way into the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. He's looking to throw. Lets it go. And the ball is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Beat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Makes his connection. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Tries again to get it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when it gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponents.
sometimes hit you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. Oh, what a move! Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He leaves it with his back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to...
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the wheel. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Offense in an empty set. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got it in the middle, it's Winton. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. We have a midseason matchup of two teams that have earned top 25 rankings, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the winners of 5 straight. A squad that's looking to really put on a show here today. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense in a tricky spot here thanks to that poor return. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
And the Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They've got him down out near the 40. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking downfield, it's Robinson. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. A quick throw out left, complete. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. And the Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And that is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is. The 50-yard field goal miss sets up the offense around the 33.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A handoff from the shotgun. A change of direction. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's got his man open downfield. The 1st down pickup tackled at the 45. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Toss play, back heads to his right. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. The shotgun handoff here. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back. After giving up that big gain, this time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
They're going to run it here. When they bring him down, that's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Aiming for the end zone. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Robinson. It's the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. And the Gamecocks will send the punt team onto the field. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. Made the defense look slow that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. A completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass is intercepted. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Robinson. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. The gain brings the ball to the 34. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive moving.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Carry is the running back.
It's out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Robinson. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Stevens. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Gamecocks are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And that one is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short connection to the tight end here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Here comes the bunch formation. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? Now the defense has got it going the other way. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the defense joins the party with a score.
Boy, this linebacker's showing you he's got some serious speed. I mean, he's been pounding people play after play against the run. This time the ball's on the ground. I just thought he might pick it up. He shows us what kind of speed he has. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. You see it, the play stands. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
And the Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. Turn starts inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll take a deep shot here. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Quarterback keeps the football. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Gamecocks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And in fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. Offense ready to start this drive. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. More out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
At the 15-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the quarterback keeps it here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Robinson. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new...
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, South Carolina. This game is far from over. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. The gain makes it second and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Third down coming up after that running play. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Quarterback drops back. He's got a fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Great footwork. A big opening now. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to throw. It's Robinson. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he get there on the ground? Trucks through the defender. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
That's a first down for the offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here's the handoff. And tackled there by the defense. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And that run produces a decent gain. The gain makes it second and medium. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Ball handed to the running back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert to keep the drive going? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fights off a defender. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up fourth down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. He's running out of time here. And he's brought down, a sack by the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this, but they just couldn't come up with the execution.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Pass caught, second down now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. It's a shotgun run call. He's found some room at the 45. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They'll try to run for the first down. brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Bringing pressure. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th. The punt team making their way on the field.
On to punt it away.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Scanning the field, it's Robinson. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call.
Hold it. Open.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage here. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot.
He's got it right near the end zone.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking to pass. It's Robinson. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And the Gamecocks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At one point, you're going to start putting those into play.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here. Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to pass. It's Robinson. Quick throw testing the middle. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. The Gamecocks come up to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw again. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. Eludes a tackle.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a...
Looking for a deep completion. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 19.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the South Carolina offense will take
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. First down. We're going to throw the football. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Close to the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Offense on the field to take over. Keeping it on the ground here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough,
and they come up with a nice tackle.
Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, and he'll loft it to the end zone.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.